For those who don't know, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific, I have a live show called Talking Heads, which you should totally be watching. But for my normal viewers, you're aware that the seats we sit in really aren't all that comfortable. So hopefully today I'll be unboxing the biggest upgrade to my studio yet. But first, let me go grab what I'm talking about. That thing's just as heavy as it looks. Welcome back to Craft Computing, everyone. As always, I'm Jeff. Quick disclosure before we get started, Gamdias did reach out to me and ask if I wanted to review any of the products in their catalog. I specifically requested 2 chairs be sent over as, again, they generously agreed to send over 2 Achilles M1-L chairs for use on the show. That being said, Gamdias had no influence over the unboxing and blitzer review you're about to see, nor will they have any influence over the long-term video I plan on posting with these in a couple of months. All the opinions expressed within are 100% my own. Gamdias didn't even see this video before it went live. So, with all that said, what do you say we get this thing out of the box? This may be a little difficult to film, but we're gonna try it. Trusty unboxing knife here. For all you Barnacles fans, I don't think Bat Knife holds a candle to this. Alright, inside the box first, I've got the back of the chair. Black and white leather front, wrap side panels, kind of like a racing seat, as is the norm. On the back, we've got the Gamdias logo. And these panels right here, oh yeah, those are RGB. Next comes out the legs. All metal. Very nice. Even decent looking welds. All right. So there's the seat out. Again, really nice leather. Feels nice and solid. It's plenty heavy. I think this chair is rated to hold 440 pounds. So yeah, this will hold just about anyone. The back does recline independent of the rest of the seat, so that'll be nice to see once we get this thing all together. But let's keep going. Got our 5 wheels, and of course they have to have white rims on them. So here's the arms. I will actually not be using these. I'll put them on for the sake of this review, but I will be taking them off. So if you're an arm fan, you're not going to get a lot of opinions out of me. I'm going to be taking them off because, again, space is very limited here in the studio, and I don't have room for the arms to be on the chair, most likely. And I'm just not a fan of arms on chairs anyway. So we'll put them on, you'll get to see them, and then I'll take them right back off. Hardware bits and bobs. I believe these are headrest and lumbar support. USB extension cable in the box. You're probably wondering what this is for. This is to control the RGB. Now the cool feature of this chair is you can plug the chair into a computer, configure the RGB, then unplug from the computer and plug into a USB battery bank to power the LEDs on the chair. I will be testing how that feature works, hopefully in this video. And last but not least, we've got the seat base for your height adjustment, recline, etc. So there we go. Let's get started. So, day 1 conclusion. This is the very next day. As you can see, I got both of the chairs together. Assembly, very, very simple. Like, this is the entirety of the instruction sheet. It's 4 steps, and then you flip the chair over. It could not be simpler. And the entire chair was put together with 1 Allen key. There's 4 screws to take out to Hook the arms of the chair in. There's another 4 screws to hook the base of the chair in. The gas shock just kind of sits in the base. You plug the wheels in, you put 4 screws into the side of it to hold the back end, and you flip the chair over. It's that simple. Each chair took me maybe 10 minutes. Build quality is another area that I'm really impressed with. These feel good quality. These feel like good materials. The chair legs feel like they're going to hold up to quite a bit. And I believe, again, they're rated at about 440 pounds for a person. So definitely something that should hold up very, very well. We will be reviewing these a little bit more in depth in the weeks to come. As I said, we will be using these on Talking Heads every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific, which you should totally tune in to watch. The recline on this is pretty darn good and very smooth all the way back. There's also a back recline that's independent of the chair recline. I know you can't quite see that right there, but the back moves independently of the seat base. The wheels, I'm not the biggest fan of these wheels. They don't glide quite as smoothly as I'd like to see on my hardwood floor, but they're fine. And that's certainly something you can upgrade in the future if you want. They're just the standard, 1.5-inch peg wheels, or 1 inch or 3/4, whatever the size of the pegs on the chair bases are. It's a universal wheel peg. Comfort-wise, again, subjectively, this chair feels very nice. The materials on it, the leather that they used, is soft enough where it feels plush, but it feels solid. It feels like it's going to hold up to day-to-day use as you sit in this chair and move in and out of it. It doesn't feel like the seams are just going to immediately pop, which you can sometimes tell on some cheaper materials. I'm not getting that vibe with this chair. The cushions on this are fairly plush and nice and supportive. It's a nice, comfortable feel while still feeling like I'm not sagging into the chair or, again, like memory foam that's been squished too flat and now it has no bounce back. This has plenty of padding while still maintaining a level of support that's very, very nice. Now, again, I'm going to stress, these chairs are definitely built for big and tall. They're not advertised that way as far as I know. I didn't see any materials that stated that they were big and tall. But again, I'm 6'4", and I'll go ahead and shoot to some B-roll of how I'm sitting in this chair. My knees at the lowest setting of this chair, the lowest height that I can go, my knees are at a 90-degree angle and my ankles are at a 90-degree angle. It's absolutely perfect. It's the perfect height for this desk. But this desk is built a little higher than most. I sit a little bit higher than most. If you're a little bit shorter of stature, like my wife is 5'4", her feet didn't fully touch the ground when she was sitting in this chair properly. So that was really funny to see her dangle her legs while she was giving her opinion on the chairs. Anyway, it's just something to keep in mind. Again, I'm 6'4". This chair fits me very, very well. And if you're of larger stature or larger build, it will fit you quite well. If you're under 6 foot, it might be a little bit of a crapshoot. Now, each chair came with just a couple of extras, and I'll grab this one here. Sorry for walking out of the microphone space. Came with a pillow and came with a lumbar support. So I'll grab both of those. There's a reason neither of the lumbars are on the chairs and both of the pillows are. The pillows are wonderfully comfortable, and when they're right behind your neck here, they support me just fine. I'm nice and comfortable. I could actually probably sleep in this chair. It's so comfortable. So very, very nice on these. And they are kind of height adjustable using the elastic strap. You just lift it up or down depending on where you need it. Again, this chair seems to be built for tall people though. As I'm gonna turn around here, you can see that pillow at its lowest setting hits me right in the bottom of the neck. If you are a little bit shorter, it probably won't fit you in the right position. So again, keep that in mind. Now the lumbar support on the other hand, while just as plush and cushiony as the pillows are, these felt a little bit too thick for me. I don't know if I could take some padding out. I actually couldn't get the zipper open on this to find out if it's just a single piece of foam or if it's packed with foam material. But it was pushing into my lower back in a way that just was unpleasant to sit in this chair. I think if it was a little lighter, I don't know if it's adjustable. I haven't dug into it too much. It didn't seem like the padding in there was adjustable though. So again, personal preference, but for me it was a little bit thick and a little bit uncomfortable. And now we come to the gamer aspect of the chair besides the shape, and that's, of course, the included addressable RGBs in the back. These are at full brightness. It's not very bright. In fact, in a full lit room, it's barely even a glow. You can kind of see it lighting up right there. There's not a lot of LEDs in here. They're very, very spaced out. I'd put this at probably 10 total LEDs for that entire bar, and the bar isn't doing a good job of diffusing that light. Right now it's supposed to be just breathing a blue, and it's so subtle in a lit room as it's completely gone. I would like to see this improved if this is going to be a feature on this chair. Customization on the software side was, we'll call it decent. There's only 10 LEDs in there. There's only so much you can do. There's about a dozen preset effects, plus a breathing effect, plus a static effect, which all seem to work accurately on here. And the nice thing is you don't have to leave this plugged into the computer. Right now it's plugged in with a USB cable direct to the computer. You can actually power this direct off a USB battery bank, and it will stay lit with whatever program you gave it. That being said, not the best looking LEDs in the world. I highly doubt I'm going to use these, simply because if there's going to be LEDs present, I want to see them, and these I can't see. And I think that's going to wrap it up. Thank you again, Gamdias, for sending these out for review and for my use on Talking Heads. I sincerely appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing and blitz review. Again, if you're over 6 foot like I am, I think this is a very, very well-designed chair, very ergonomic for someone of my size, and honestly, I like it. I'm going to be sitting in this one for quite some time. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and let me know down in the comments, what do you think of these Gamdias chairs? Or did you see something in these chairs that I didn't mention in this review? Genuinely curious to find out. And before you get snippy with me, I do read every single comment. Like, all of them. It's kind of a sickness. If you want to pick up one of these Gamdias Achilles M1-L chairs for yourself, make sure to check out my Amazon affiliate link down in the video description. And if you're interested in financially backing the channel, make sure to look me up on Patreon. A minimum donation of $1 a month gets you exclusive access to my Discord server, chat with myself and the other hosts from Talking Heads, get build advice, find out where we'll be, get exclusive behind the scenes, and more. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.